Alright, so we're going to do the Jackie Weave. So this is an 18-inch frame, and I did that, can you pick that up for me? I did that because the hat is pretty big, so I did not
I like this mesh too.
Want to...
So I'm going to disappear and look at chat from this iPad. So whenever someone talks to me, I can just be off camera and say hi. It's easier that way.
Whatever you think, Coop.
Because then I'm not always in the camera way, and I'm not always interrupting you.
Did you do everything Poppy wanted you to do?
Oh yeah, I picked up all 6.
You did? Alright.
I need to see something.
Alright, so I rewatched the video of the Jackie Weave. So you take it and you bend it, and then you stick it in a pipe cleaner or a tie. I use pipe cleaners.
I need help with the we're trying to see comments because every time look at it says comments off.
Well, it's because you have to have it. Okay. What'd you do?
I don't know. Like maybe I do it like this.
Hang on.
I really don't know it.
I don't know what you did, child.
It did it itself.
Well, I know, but
I can't.
The iPad's been crazy. Weren't you seeing comments earlier?
No, I wasn't. I just turned it on. Got onto the other live stream and I wasn't seeing comments to begin with.
Because I just told somebody else how to get their comments on the page. How did that?
Hi, Hope.
I know that we did this before.
I don't know when it worked. It says someone's saying go out and come back. So it's like saying
Yeah, go out and come back in, but you think you have to have it like this. You can't have it the other direction. And usually if you slide over, it will let you see it. So
yeah, you have to like,
alright, so then we're gonna roll this one. I'm sorry guys. The 21-inch mesh is cut to 10 inches. Thank you, Amanda. I just had everything prepared, so I forgot to tell you. You got it working?
Yep.
Okay. Thank you, Joanne. It is now working. So we're going to, it's cut at 21 inches. Hi, Wanda. And then we're going to take it through the first one that we made, which was the just the burlap one, the beige burlap. And we're going to hook it together, making sure that our stuff is towards the back. And then we're going to tie this one. Okay? So I don't really know how tight. We're going to just kind of play around with it because I've not done the Jackie Weave before. Has anyone else done the Jackie Weave? You can do it, cut your mesh 12 inches long. It would depend on, you know, the thickness of your mesh. If it's a thinner mesh, you may want to cut it 12 so you can roll it a few more times. So then we're going to do the same. We're going to turn it under like so again, like the awareness ribbon. I don't know what they call it. Somebody else has a name for it. Jackie has a different name for it. And you're still going to put this back in the same tie. So I'm actually going to undo my pipe cleaner so it's down, so it's not flopping around and loose. And I'm going to kind of like do my things every other one. Okay? Can everybody see? Let me see if I can zoom in. I moved my camera. I probably need to move it back a little bit.
if you want me to move it back right now, I can. Like, I am perfectly accessible. You gotta let me know what you need.
Yeah, I want you to scoot my camera back just a little bit, Cooper, because I can't work too close to my body here.
Let me slide under the table and that.
Kind of nice having somebody here that can help me. Alright, slow. That's good. A little bit more. Nope. Wait. Let me see. Let's wait for the camera to
Adjust itself.
Yep.
Shaking fast, liquid fast. that doesn't look like a good angle.
What's going on?
Just press the X.
Ah.
I can't comment.
I'm not good. I need to I need to download this on my iPad because then I will have a little bit more of an area.
Thanks, Sarah. How you say your name? That person rival.
Oh well, Harless is her doggy's name.
Okay, so we didn't. Lily. Well, thanks for the confidence. Oh God, no.
So, you put the leaf at the bottom about 4 inches in the tie. Linda.
Thanks for the support, guys.
Let me just see how this works. So you're saying that you put your, when I watched Jackie do it, her loops were up. So you're saying your loops, you put your loops down? Or am I misunderstanding what you're saying?
I got an idea.
What?
You want to take your toe right here and just put it in the chair I was sitting in, so you can actually sit down and do your work. It's easier. So you're not putting so much strength in your legs.
Oh, you're worried about my legs.
Yeah, I don't want you falling over during stream. I care for you. You realize I'm here.
I do realize that you care for me.
Do you need it backed up more, or is that good?
I think we're good.
Right.
Thank you. Levon says you're doing a good job, Cooper.
Thanks. Thanks, Levon.
Bottom about 4 inches. Oh, I see what you're saying. So I probably need to scoot them down a little bit more, maybe. Well, for one, I want the edges to come out for sure, but I don't know. I want to make sure that it's going to cover. So we'll see how it goes. Hi, Debbie. Is that you, Cooper?
Maybe. I'm just trying to get like other people into doing it. That's the plan I'm trying to do.
Cooper's got his own plan about live streaming.
Because it's what helps you feel more confidence, is then you do it more, and more people share.
Oh.
You see, they get a lot of hearts.
He's got his own philosophy.
That's how I think of it.
It's funny how these were all straight, and then you go and roll them, and then I got this little tip right here. So I'm just cutting it.
Yes, we're getting the hearts.
Get the hearts. He's all about the hearts, guys.
We gotta get them.
I'm a little nervous, Ashley, to be honest with you, because I've never done this before. This is my first one, so be kind. Be kind and rewind. That's what I always think about whenever I hear that, because I used to work in a video store. We used to have that on there. You ordered bandanas. Oh, yeah, that's pretty good stuff. We had Chick-fil-A today. Cooper was pretty excited about that. That was his fun part of his day. And then my husband borrowed a Jeep from the dealership, so we had the roof out. So my hair's a mess. That's why it's probably a good thing
It was good. Not in the hot.
that you can't see me.
I'm glad that we went
I forgot to open this one up, and I'm going to open it and scoot it down just a little bit so that it's hanging out the ends. I just hope it's good enough that I don't want to redo it. So, Cooper, did you see Debbie listed there? Debbie, I say Gudak. I don't know if I said your name correctly.
Hey.
Huh? You said hey?
Yeah,
She's related to Amanda. Did you see Amanda that just picked up the barbecue?
Oh yeah. I see
Amanda is Debbie's daughter.
that. Jeep hair.
Alright, so we'll see. You just went to Wendy's. You would rather have Chick-fil-A. I love Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A's good, and I got the spicy deluxe.
You got the spicy. Type it. You were on to type everything. Type it. So you need 18 of each, so I may have to cut more. I'm not quite sure. Since this was already rolled, I am not going to re-roll it. Again, I'm forgetting to open it because I don't want it to be loose and floppy.
What type of pipe cleaner are you using? Someone asked.
What kind of pipe cleaners?
Donna.
Oh. I got these from, I do believe these were from not Craft Outlet, from Sims Pottery. Let me look at the box. These are just the plush ones. I use pretty much whatever I can find. I'm not picky. Let's see, where's the box for them? This is the box right here. And I'm pretty sure this came from Sims. Hi, Brandy. How are you, dear? I actually want to talk to you, Miss Brandy, about possibly doing a wreath class at Tilly's. Since I saw you post something that you do a paint party there, and I talked to Cloyd, and I'm thinking that maybe that might be something that I would like to teach a wreath class at Tilly's one night. So maybe we'll get together and talk. Thanks for joining. I appreciate it. So I'm thinking this one's going to be super fun. I can't wait to like attach the jeans and the cowboy hat. Again, this is called the Jackie weave that we're doing. The mesh is cut in 10-inch lengths, and you need 18 of each one. So if you're going to do one color, you would need, what, 36, right? There. I think that's gonna, I just want to make sure that this is going to, and I'm probably going to add some raffia to that. Hi, Joy. Thanks for joining. Hi, Shirley. What am I making? We are making a cowboy hat. Where's that hat go? Oh, it's up there. Cooper, do you see it?
Give me a minute. Where?
It's right here. The hat's hanging up there.
You want me to get it for you?
So here's what we started. Here's the pants. I got one leg done.
Is it in here?
Yes. One leg's done. I don't know if you can see these or not. One leg's done, and then they can't see it because I got it zoomed in. And then here's the hat that we're going to put on it.
Share this with your friends.
So.
Make sure to share with your friends though.
Hi, Donna. He is all about this live streaming thing. He is cracking me up.
I used to live stream. Am I yelling?
Yes, you're kind of yelling.
I used to live stream.
You used to live stream. So then you're just going to take it and curl it. You want to make sure that the rough edges are towards the back, if at all possible. I'm undoing my ties. You may not have to. I just want to make sure that it's secure, because sometimes the thicker that it gets, the less solid or secure that it is. It kind of is more floppy. I'm liking it though. You guys, what do you guys think?
I like it.
You like it, Carrie? I knew you would like this. This is right up your alley. Right up your alley. So I was working, I'm seeing a patient in Greenville, and this was last fall when I was just really doing more and more with wreath making, and somebody sent me a picture of the ones that have the cowboy hat and flowers and everything, and I'm like, oh man, I think that's going to be like way out of my league. So I was in a town that I don't normally go to. I've only been in that town twice with a patient, 2 different patients, and so that was like the very next week I got a patient there, and I needed to use the restroom. So I went into the Love's truck stop, and lo and behold, they had cowboy hats on sale. I'm like, well, I'm pretty sure, thank you, Joanne, I'm pretty sure that that was my sign. That is not going to be big enough. Go away. That's my sign that I need to go ahead and try this wreath, you know. So I bought several. I have a few more tucked away because I didn't know how this was going to turn out. So we shall see. Cooper, he's such a. Oh. I don't ever hold this side in. Hi, Marilyn. I'm sorry I missed you. Hi, Teresa. How are you?
You saying hi to yourself?
I'm saying hi to myself. No, I'm saying hi to Teresa Durbin.
I know. I saw it.
Did I miss anybody else?
There's someone who just joined us. I can't pronounce names today.
You can't pronounce names?
Not today.
I see Marilyn. There was somebody before Marilyn.
Someone joined.
I'm going to have to teach him some of these methods so that he can answer questions too, right? I don't like the way that looks. Let me see what's going on here. Maybe. There we go. Anybody got some big plans for the holiday weekend?
Say hi to Donna, Lauren, Floss.
Hi, Donna. Thank you. I'm glad I'm feeling. Hi, Barbara.
I'll be back.
I was saying hi. He's pretty he's like
Poppy
my
needs
little
me, so I'll
technical.
be back.
Poppy needs you? Okay,
Yeah,
you better go
that's
check.
the iPad.
Okay, you better go check on him. So So Amanda is the one that actually saw the picture and sent it to me when she heard I was saying that I was wanting to do this. And so she actually found the picture, which gave me the idea once I saw it that I knew I wanted to do this method. Yeah, is the hurricane heading your way, Levon? You better be safe. I hope you're safe. You and Harless, take care. You're not leaving? Are you staying home? Cook out at your mom's? We went and we did go sit with some friends there camping at a little, it's called Beaver Dam State Park, and it's just down the road from us. So we went and we sat under their awning because it rained all night long. And no plans for, oh, you're down in your back. Oh no, Teresa, that's, who's saying hi? That's probably Cooper. Is that what you meant, Barbara? That's Cooper, my grandson. He's here helping me today. So, I'm liking it. So, he's on my iPad. Sometimes I think I do them too tight, so then they don't want to stay right. I don't ever see Jackie have as many problems with these as I do, but I'm sure she's done a few more than I have as well. You'll be in Jacksonville, your parents are in Orlando. Now you guys just be safe. When is it supposed to hit, Lavon? Is it going to be happening soon? Did you get Poppy taken care of?
Yeah. I also accidentally stepped in full of water, so my shoes are wet. So outside in the garage. 'Cause that's the way I came in. And whenever we have to go get materials, they'll just see my face and be like, cute break. So I'm cute, so. Oh, everyone says I'm cute, so.
Oh my goodness gracious. He says if I have to go get materials, he'll come in there, he'll come over and say, cute break, because he is cute. Oh my gosh. This method, Pam, hi, nice to thank you for joining, is called the Jackie Weave. So these are cut at 10 inches, and you can go up to 12, depending on your personal preference. And then you just loop them inside each other. It's the first time I've done this one. So I don't know if we're gonna get together with some friends to have like a little campfire tonight. Just at their house, nothing, you know, like.
Poppy said we were having it here.
Oh, here. Poppy said we're gonna burn a campfire here.
Remember you said that in the Jeep?
He did. I don't know if Gary and Pam want to come here or not, so
Yeah.
we'll see. We will see.
Come on, Thor. You can't be pulling my foot and then expect me not to. And Pam knew it was me. She's good.
She said, hi, Cooper. She sure did. Oh, my goodness. So I've been trying to get my projects all together in my mind. Yes, I do. Yes, I am very lucky. Absolutely. I took Friday off, and then, like I said, I just wasn't feeling well. Don't you just hate that when that happens? Cooper, am I still live?
Yeah, it's a lot.
Because my computer just went crazy.
Your computer's like malfunctioning.
Yeah, because no, it's not. It went back to the beginning. So,
We're still live for me.
okay. So, as what I hate is the fact that, you know, I took a day off and then I spent it on the couch because I had a migraine. So, but, oh well. I mean, that migraine I would not want to have worked for. Jackie's page is, what's going on? Let me see. Hang on one second. Jackie's Wreaths and Things is her page.
Where's all your mesh located, by the way? I want to look at some of your mesh.
It's all in those containers right there, dear.
Oh,
Don't you see it?
mesh totally goes another 15 minutes.
Alright, can you guys see okay?
Yeah,
Hi, Shirley. I'm making the cowboy hat. I'm going to go ahead and expand out just a tad bit so you can see a little bit more. This cowboy hat with these jeans on this. It's gonna, oh my gosh, isn't this gonna be so cute?
I bet it is. Like, you make, every wreath you make has been cute.
Every wreath I make is gonna be cute.
It has
So here's
been.
the back.
I mean, I scoot up your chair a little bit so I can feel it sitting down. There. You got tons of mesh.
What do you think?
Oh, I really like this red mesh.
You like the red? This is gonna be so cute.
Red mesh is this is like black mesh. Oh, this looks black. It looks like black mesh.
Oh, just below category 5.
This looks like black mesh, but it's not. But I still like it.
Alrighty, so we're about
I've never seen so.
to the end. So let's see what we got
But
going on.
you got black red. Yeah, my two favorite colors, black and red. Oh, you know what you should do? I have your next week design in my head.
Yeah.
The gold. So you know how we're like from Felicity.
You want something black and orange?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's gonna be the next one.
The
Boom.
next one.
5 category in my book. And like you get a little G sign and put it on there.
Thanks, guys.
Cute. Yes.
Oh. Yes, Jackie Blewett
Levon's a little correct.
is who this is made from. Jackie's Wreath. The Jackie weave is from Jackie Blewett, Jackie's Wreath and Things. And I am also in her private group, her design group, which is Jackie's Design Studio, I think. I would have to look that up real quick. So.
Well, leave Levon's second comment.
She said cute.
The one under that.
He's ready to learn. Yeah, very possible.
I am ready to learn because I want to make my own Gillespie wreath and show it to my mom.
You want to make your own Gillespie wreath. All right, well, we'll work on that. We will work on that for sure.
Yes. And if you do not like it, we want.
All right, so now we're going to go to the inside.
That's showing up a little, like, you know, cats like slow down a little bit for me over here. So, that's slow.
Yes. Absolutely, yes, that's correct. I love it whenever you get to the end of the roll and it's so firm already. I just want to make sure that I'm turning it in correctly. There we go.
How do you tell when it's the end of the roll?
The chat is slow for me. Oh my gosh.
It is. It's like very slow down.
Cooper David.
What?
People are watching. They're not just talking. They're watching.
I know.
You're just talking.
I'm literally sitting over here watching your live stream and typing.
Okay. Any other questions that I missed? Again, 10 inches long. You could do it at 12. You take it and curl it. Try and keep the opening towards the back. As you can see, whenever I turn it, it pops out. So I just scooch it back in there.
There is none.
And then you're taking it through the burlap one, the burlap beige. And then we're going to tie it over here. This is going to be a perfect method for this actual wreath because well, and it probably would be maybe even a little bit better if it were on, I think I'm going to have to cut some more, if it were on a smaller form, just doing the Jackie method, because you're still going to do 18. I may have needed to put this closer together so that.
Robert asked, how are we doing the insides?
I'm going to the ties and I'm putting the loop towards the inside and the tails to the out. And then I'm still doing, because I want the tails to out, like so. Because once I put the hat on, for this one, like I said, I'm not sure what I would do if I were doing the wreath differently, but I want these hanging out with the hat on here. I'll turn it around and show you. Let me get a couple more on. So we had the top off of the Jeep today and my hair is nothing but a bunch of knots. But, oh well. We had fun. It was a nice day.
Here's one thing.
Yes, I sure can. Let me get a few more in because I've only got one set on the inside.
You saw the question before I could tell it to you.
Wonder why they can't comment, Carrie. I don't understand. That's odd. They should be able to. That's weird. Can you comment to them and maybe that'll allow them to comment? Maybe it's, I don't know. That's really different because most of the time they can.
Don't care, don't care.
Jeep hair don't care, ain't it? I think we finally have figured out our plan because we've been toying around with a toy hauler. Ooh. Levon's talking to you again, Cooper. So we've decided that we are not going to get a toy hauler, that we are going to get, can you now see this? I'm gonna have to fix that one. So here's the inside, these two chains right here, basically. I would call them a chain.
I just shared my sad story.
Yeah, that's why Cooper's spending the day with Grammy, so that we can talk about how what he did is wrong and how we want to go on the right path.
It was very wrong, and you're correct.
And we're not gonna, we're not going to tell them. No, we're not sharing.
I'm not telling anyone this.
That's right. We're not sharing the story.
That's about it.
That's right. So it's about going down the right path.
Yep.
It's not about focusing on the mistake. It's about not making it
Hey, but I
again.
was gonna do my homework. That's the.
There she is. There's Carrie's mama.
So Megan Derby and Elizabeth were out. So they must.
Yes, we do.
But though, at least I did my homework because I was starting to have a big.
Hey Cooper, will you go over there and see if we have, I know we have another roll of this. I need another roll of
Well, you gotta show me the mesh.
the brown and the blue. I think I have some. I know
Brown
the
and
blue
blue?
is open. No. Over there by the big shelf. As you come, it's wrapped up in saran wrap.
Over here?
Yep.
Oh, I found it. I found the.
Find the blue and the brown.
I just found the brown. This
That's
one's
not where I
cool.
told you to look.
I found these though. Oh, this is
Okay.
what you want?
I might need one of them. If you don't have the other one, there might be another open one. I'm not going to open a brand new one if I have one opened.
There's this blue shelf right. There's this blue.
Honey, do you see all that mesh hanging out right over there underneath the ones that are?
This over here.
Yes, that's all my open mesh.
Is this it?
Is it blue?
Yeah, some type of blue.
Okay. And is there any brown over there? Yes, that's it. Is there any brown over there?
Let me go look. This first this.
I don't think I have any. Oh, yes, I do.
Alright.
Yeah, this is the one I want. And then I don't know if I'm gonna need that one. Alright, so they're asking you some questions.
Well, I'll come over and use my words. So it's
You'll come
my
over and
turn to
use your
talk.
words? That's a good idea.
It's my turn to talk. I can talk it. Let me see this. Jodine, I have brothers.
You have a brother.
A brother. I only got 2 questions.
Lavon told you something.
I not see that. I will, because we do all make mistakes. My dad also made a mistake. He also got suspended longer than I did, and he got pat zeros. Miss Rosentrier, my principal, is letting me do my homework, which is probably a good thing, else I'd be held back maybe.
That's right. It's too early to mess up. I don't like this one. I have to fix this one.
Walmart, not today. I'll be back.
Okay. Better make sure your grandpa don't need you.
No text.
Do you have? What's he texting on my phone or on my thing?
He's texting on me to that bed. So I told him to text him. Leia. I'm gonna turn on the volume.
Thank you, Carol.
There's no volume on this since I'm right next to you, so I don't want to make the volume. I sent out likes on this, but if you want to go on there.
Hey, Karen. How are you? No.
I know.
No.
Okay. I have an extra piece of mesh hanging over the container.
Yeah, I need to cut some brown.
Megan is watching too.
Megan is also watching. Good. Hi, Megan.
Hello, I said hi.
Yeah, well, Cooper's got some issues. It was his fault, so
We all have issues. We all have faults.
we do. But we have to work on yours, and he's gonna go get some counseling, so. We've tried many counselings from the school, but I tell you what, we just have not had any luck with that, but he's still gonna talk to a counselor at school, and we're gonna seek
Why
help.
don't we really talk to the school counselors?
Last year you did, and the year before.
Yeah, not really help.
Oh, did it? Okay.
Yes.
Okay, well, good. I'm glad. Who am I?
Last me
I don't
said,
know.
yeah, on Thursday my nephew got suspended from school.
I know.
for
I
5
read
weeks.
it. I read it.
I didn't know.
Thank you. Okay. So, I'm going to need some more. I could do one more blue before I need to cut some more brown.
Debbie is watching.
Yep. Hi, Debbie. Thanks for joining. Hi, Blanche. You just found me. Let me set up my bot real quick. I have it set right here. I just need to do that. So in case you guys want to get alerts, you can just type live or alert. Not yet. It's not set up. So I'll tell you when I get the. Hi Nanette, how are you? Whenever we get the good to go.
Hi, Debbie. What? Burgess. Oh, I just found y'all. What? Said hello.
Okay, so the bot is activated. If you're wanting to get alerts, type live or alert in the comments, and then you have to go to Messenger and respond. Just because you type live or alert here, you already get them, Cooper.
I know.
You have to go to your Messenger and respond with yes. Blanche, let me know if you don't get something from Messenger. Do you know where Messenger is? I know you have some technical difficulties as well. Thank you, everybody. If you have any, if it's not responding, let me know.
Someone said happy birthday to me, so I said thanks.
Oh, they sure did.
This one they have plenty of friends.
Hi, Kay. How are you?
Someone said yes. Another person said yes, so it's obviously working.
So if you bless my page, I greatly appreciate that. That means that you are sharing my page. Facebook doesn't like for us to say share, but I have a lot of new people on here that may not know that. Facebook is very controlling about their social media. So, which they're trying to they try and regulate it, which they should. So, if you're wanting to get alerts, type live or alert, and then you have to type yes once you get the thing from the Messenger. You have to type the word yes.
I really like the launch and typing to me. Typing the message you just typed to me. You should be done. It's a good one. Another person just did it, and it was scary, so.
Ice cream as a reward. He likes lots of rewards. He's been very good today and very following direction and listening today.
Elizabeth just did it.
Listening skills are better today.
Yeah,
You think you did? Did you go to your Messenger, Carol? Messenger.
Pam Sanders is watching.
Pam Sanders is watching? Oh my goodness.
Wait, I have to get in camera and say hi.
You're frozen? Oh no, Joanne. Go out and come back in.
Ow, just bonked my head. Man, I'm on camera frame. Oh, there I am. Hi. Pam. I love this live stream stuff I'm allowed to do with you.
What?
I like doing some live stream things.
You do?
It's fun. Everyone likes seeing me around, so. Yep. There's another high. There we go.
So I'm just going to even this up. I actually bought some new blades for my cutter.
Peggy said hurricane crash for my weekend.
Oh no.
That ain't good.
No. We'll be praying for you.
And so is LeVon.
I know. We'll be praying for her as well, won't we, Coop?
We need to pray for everyone who is going through tough times like me.
Absolutely.
Some of us are having a tough time. Some of us might be having not
that many. Maybe 3. I was pretty lucky. My kids did not get into any fights. Adam was not suspended for fighting.
No, it was for a way worse reason.
And Cooper was not suspended for fighting either, thank goodness. But it could have been because he's had some confrontations with some classmates.
Yeah,
and
someone kicked me twice in the private.
Hey, let's not discuss it.
Yeah,
Okay?
probably.
So.
I get very heated in situations like that.
So.
I can respond to this question. It's from Joni, and I think obviously it's interesting.
Alright. I think my blades are so dull. Hi Willie, how are you? I haven't talked to you since the Crafters Convention. How are you doing? My weekend is going good. Did I build my son, his dad, Adam, built the mesh roller for me. Oh, thank you, Cooper.
I already knew it was built.
You already knew it, I know.
I said I'm going to answer this one.
Oh, I didn't hear you. I'm sorry.
Exiting the live stream.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you say that.
Okay.
So, oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah, my dad, Adam, built it.
No, one of the ladies said that they put somebody in karate to help with their anger issues, and it helped.
I see that. My nephew put his daughter in karate to help for anger control and discipline. I'm going to a therapist, so I'm using that type of.
Sometimes I just, you know,
Okay.
we find that Cooper does better when he doesn't have as much free reign with the Xbox games. He gets very.
I found this. I don't know what that is. I'm just bringing it to you.
Where'd you find it?
Over on the table. Where I'm sitting in there. So I didn't want to take it or anything.
Okay,
I
fine.
need to stop myself so I gave it to you.
Well, I don't know where it came from.
I'm going to use this one.
Okay.
I'm going to use the one that I made.
So, Carolina Pottery. Oh, I really want to go there, just like I want to go to Sims. Thank you.
Look what I found. One of my old pillows.
Yeah, I'm using that for when I lay outside.
Can I use it currently? Since you're not laying outside.
Yeah, I guess so.
Thanks, because I have a headache.
Ooh, that's good. I make it look so easy. Really?
Yeah, you
I don't think so.
Yeah, that stuff is really hard. You make it look so easy because you've been doing this for a while.
So Cooper wants me just to stay home and do this.
You need to make money.
I do need to make money.
So if you can't stay home all the time and do it, then I understand. But if you can't stay home all the time and do it and you make plenty of money, you got to explain and then just. Like, I wouldn't just say, like, quit your job and have a big downfall. I was going to keep your job until you know you're making money.
Alright, so let's see where we're at here. This is kind of a big project, so I knew 10 inches. So I knew this was going to take a little bit of time, especially since I've never done one like this before. So,
So was over here a TV company. You went live an hour ago.
I've been on for an hour already? Oh goodness. This is an actual, I think this is a big project. I don't know about you guys, but I think this is a big project.
Yeah, she is an awesome nurse. Harry,
Oh.
you're an awesome nurse.
Well, thank you. I try.
I only tried if I wanted to go to Florida or Orlando. And I really do.
What are you saying not anymore, Amanda, about?
She said, Cooper, do you play Fortnite? And I'm like, no, never. I'm done with that game.
Done with that game? Yeah.
I'm fed up with it, actually. I'm really fed up with it. Because I also get bullied on there by plenty of people. And I still am better than them. So, they just bullied me because I'm good at the game and I spend so much hours on it. I don't spend like, I don't really play the game anymore. I don't really play mini games. So they have a tape holder. I just saw you have this tape thing here. I don't know what you need that for currently. You want to talk about my dad's current life?
What?
What my dad's currently trying to do?
Are you upset about that?
Kind of. Oh, Levon said too, said my EpiPen didn't work and I got stung 3 times where I lost.
Oh!
You should have seen me. ER visit.
Absolutely. Oh my goodness, your EpiPen didn't work. That's awful. Those things are too expensive not to work.
Oh, you can hear me. I didn't know you couldn't hear me because I had the volume off in this side. Means the joy.
Oh no, your brother. We'll be praying for him too.
Oh yeah, I just saw that. You live in Florida?
Her brother lives in Florida.
No, she said you live in Florida? You live in Florida?
I don't. We live in Illinois.
I want to visit Florida, but not right now.
No, Cooper wants to go to Florida. Alright, so let's see. Let's just kind of...
I'm loving this.
This is kind of like whenever you get that curly perm, you know, you just basically crunch it up. That's the way I look at it.
Ashley says, I'm loving this.
Okay. Thank you. Okay, so, I don't know if we're going to have to maybe, I don't know. I'm debating on how this is all going to hang in there. I'm just wondering if I should cut this just a little bit shorter. I'm thinking I'm going to.
Someone said pretty and someone said I love that color.
Thank you.
I
Alright.
use cat bot basically. I tell you what's going on in cat.
Alright, so I just took some old clothing that I was going to give away to the Salvation Army, and I just shoved it in these pant legs is what I did. And you can also use, I also tore apart a wreath that I did at the Crafters Convention, across the legs.
And someone said roll them up.
Somebody said roll them up. I just don't, this is heavy. In order to get the big thing, I just don't know how it's going to hang on that. I'll get some of that. I can cross the legs after I get it attached to the wreath frame is my thing.
Tabby, thanks for watching.
Oh, thanks, Tabby. Alright, so let's see.
Tabby Titor. Spray protectors, multiple injuries. February Watson.
Oh no. What size jeans are these? I got these from the Salvation Army. These are 10 slim. I have another pair, and then my friend gave me some from her grandkids.
What if you use newspaper?
You could.
That's what someone asked.
I just didn't want to put something that would get like, if it gets wet or humid or damp.
Someone asked something and Ashley responds to herself. Maybe said, I'm going to use a pair of 2T jeans for mine.
2T?
Yep.
Yeah, that'd probably be good. But my hat's really big, so I kind of wanted everything proportioned. I did wash these earlier so that it would be a little bit more frayed, but then now since I cut it off.
Makes sense. I like Levon and Jonah. Levon and Jonah are really nice.
I'm just kind of fraying these edges. Just a tad bit.
I use a size 14 that I got at Goodwill, and they look great.
That's good.
They work.
I looked for the smaller sizes. They didn't have anything, so
Use polyfill.
use polyfill. That's a good idea. I have some of that.
What is it?
It's like stuff that they put in pillows.
Oh, that's what makes pillows comfortable. That's why. I just have to come to the pillow.
There's a lot of different things that people have done. And I also had some, like I said, old mesh that I didn't use, that I took off of a...
So what's that stuff over by your side next to the jeans? I don't know. I just realized. What is that?
What?
What's that stuff next to the jeans? Not the jeans, the other jeans.
This? That's actually...
Plastic? Someone's wondering about plastic bags.
Yes, that's the raffia stuff that I have.
Okay.
I already have it figured out of what I'm gonna need. So
I was about to ask plastic bags.
let's see.
I just looked at Labyrinth's profile picture. I like it.
Oh, putting plastic bags in the legs, that's a good idea. It's a good reuse for those. That's a good idea.
I like Labyrinth's profile picture. Did you see it?
What?
Look at Labyrinth's profile picture.
Laverne's oh yeah, cute.
That's the cutest one I've seen.
You like that dog?
Yep. That's the type of dog I have wanted.
It is.
Yeah, it's so cute. Can't do my phone like that.
Maybe the plastic bags might be a good thing. Oh, polyfill's pretty light too, so I don't know if I have enough polyfill, but I probably have enough plastic bags around here that I can so this was actually a grass skirt. that I got from the Dollar Tree.
I like when you do it with the lights. That makes it look a little thing like you actually took out the Scarecrow. You are the smartest person I know.
Oh, really? Well, thank you. I'm pretty sure there's several other people out there that have already done this project, and theirs has probably turned out way better than mine.
I think yours is the best.
You think? You're too sweet. You're buttering me up for something, Coop.
No, I literally like. Yeah, you're all right. I like to sit down here and help you with your life shoes. There you go. That's what I was burning you up for.
So I may end up taking the stuff out of there and putting the plastic bags in. That's probably going to make it lighter. I don't have enough polyfill. I do have polyfill, but I don't have enough to,
There's a delay on this. It's funny too.
yes,
I
there
have
is
tons
a
of
delay.
bags to give you.
You have tons of bags? Good, because I may
That's what
need
Karen
them.
said,
So, and then we're going to put, so the hat's going to go in here like so.
Kayla, Kay said, love you, mesh colors, my favorite. I think you said, love your mesh colors, my
Hula
favorite.
hula.
Hula, 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 hula.
Alright, so let's see if I can just temporarily attach this, just to kind of see. I kind of really wanted it on this side.
Hula, hula, hula.
What do you think? Doing it underneath
Well,
or
I
on
always feel
top?
like- I always feel like these types of license seat.
Underneath or on top? So there's underneath. And then let's see, I want to make sure that we
This
have
is
this.
cute. Use the plastic bags is a good way to reuse them, and they should hold up to the leather.
Yep, absolutely. I think that's where I'm not going to attach it totally, but I just kind of want to get some ideas. You say on the top?
Oh, okay. Not one at the top, no at the bottom.
Who says the bottom?
No one.
Oh,
I said
Carrie
none at
says
the
top.
bottom. Two at the top.
Your mom wants some, Carrie.
Oh, we got one at the bottom.
I think.
My mom says, I think you could do it underneath, so it's one for bottom, two for top. Two for bottom. We have two for top and two for bottom.
Do we?
Yep. Hint, hint. Elizabeth said hint, hint.
Yeah, she's talking to Aunt Carrie.
Yeah,
She needs
I know.
bags.
We got three for bottom and only two for top. We'll go. Try it between the two layers of mesh.
Yeah, the met. I don't. I can, but I don't think that's
We
gonna.
got three for top and three for bottom. Like it's tie right now.
The tie.
Four for bottom, two and
something.
three for top. Let's go. I'm with the bottom. We got five for bottom and only three for top. Come on, give me another color.
Right now, I'm just using zip ties. I'm probably going to have to. Why isn't that working?
No, I meant.
Paper.
I didn't want to mess up. I accidentally messed up the score.
You messed up the score.
Yeah. It's supposed to be three top And we got 6 bottoms, so everyone should really do it on the bottom. Because I'm also on the bottom side. So it would be 5, but you don't see that many, so it's 6. What do you think you should do it?
I kind of like the bottom.
7 for bottom. So we have 7 for bottom.
But it's just going to be temporary until I can get the bags, because I definitely feel like it's going to be too heavy with this.
Do you think it will hang correctly if the jeans are on the back of the Wreath? Yeah, I think it would really stick out from the door or wall. Cute dog picture or something. Because I like that picture. I like dog picture. So you got a good amount of people saying bottom. And then there's someone trying to persuade them and do that. Hey, you're against us, buddies.
You would think that it would slide right through there, right? Because that burlap's not that thick. But it sure doesn't want to. So now I don't make it look that easy, do I, Carol? Alright.
You just leave this.
Bubble wrap in the pants, that's a thought as well. I can tell you right now with these clothes in there, that's heavy. So now I know that these clothes are going to go to the Salvation Army, because that's not what I'm going to be able to. So that's going to bend this frame, because it's just heavy. I don't think I have any down here.
How do you spell delete again?
What?
How do you spell delete?
D-E-L-E-T-E.
Now look in chat by me.
Is there... Go over by the washer and dryer and see if there's another hat over there that has a brown.
Yeah, and did you look in the comment section with white type? And please say it out loud.
Yeet, yeet, delete. What does that mean? You lost your sound. Over by...
Yeet, delete.
Go over by the...
Over by the washer or dryer.
Do you see them hanging on the heater thing over there? Is that the one that has a brown brim over there?
Brown rim.
Like this one has black on it. Is there one that has brown?
Just brown?
Bring the hats over here.
Is it? Yeet, delete.
Yeah, I think we're going to use that one.
Well, here's a yeet, delete hat.
Well, this one has the brown brim thing around it instead of the black.
You still need to finish.
No.
You done with it? Okay, let's get out the way.
No, cannot glue the hat on.
Yeah, you just see yeet, delete on it. That's
Alrighty.
well, that's my sound. Understandable. Happens to me whenever I'm watching Twitch streams and I'm using yeet, delete voice chat. Don't always look at it. It's garbage. Okay.
Can you get those things? Use my mouse and
And
exit out of those things right
Yep.
there.
I get the yeet. Put that right here. You want me to click bullet X this or no?
Well, yeah, you can.
So how do you think this is currently coming along on a scale of 1 to 10?
I don't know.
I would say a 50.
You would.
50 out of 100.
Oh, you just said 1 to 10.
Exactly. Times 5. So 1 out of 50. I would say 50. But I'm gonna look way better on that. Not gonna lie. But still, it went out. It's a 50 out of 50. I don't know why I said more than I actually like that. I'm keeping this, by the way. This plastic wrap. I'm keeping this.
Throw them in the garbage, please.
It's like something to help with my stress. That's what I find it of.
I have stuff that you can use for that.
Oh, really? Oh, where is it? Okay, there's your garbage. What's all this foam stuff down here?
Foam?
You got any like dry foam, like actual dry foam?
Only part of the pants stuffed.
Oh yeah. Oh, you can't
I
really
can
see
pull
it.
some out the other side.
True. Sure,
Okay.
he's a great little man you got there, and Cooper. Yeah, you're correct. Yelling.
Okay.
Sorry, guys.
There's really not that much stuffing in there.
Just had a thought. Maybe blow up some Ziploc bags and tape them shut.
Oh, that's a good idea. You would think that this part would be the easy part, wouldn't you?
Cooper, you can be president of Teresa's fan club. That's a good job for you. Well played.
What do you think? Think you could do that?
I think I already have a job. Editor. Management.
Oh, management.
I'm the one who is here for your live streams. I'm the reason you get 50 more views.
Oh, yeah.
I am the cutest.
Oh, boy.
Just stuck with all my bags. Or extra mesh to be liked.
Yep. Go over to, do you see that mesh that's in that bag on top of those tires that are over there? The four-wheeler tires?
Tears.
Four-wheeler tires?
These tears.
Let's do one side at a time.
Okay, these tires.
You see that red stuff that's hanging out of the top? Just get the mesh out of the top.
All of it.
Yep, whatever's in there.
Yeah.
So this is the stuff that I didn't use from that rose petal thing that we made at Crafters Convention.
Oh yes, the mesh break out the trophy itself.
You put straw in it?
Disgusting, man.
You agree with Kay? I think this is going to be the best.
Mesh break. I like how I just like put the red.
So where you just got this from, you can go put those in there.
These.
That's perfect.
Wait, Remy.
I think we're going to do that.
Remy, this is yeet yeet delete. You ready? Yeet yeet delete. That's a yeet yeet delete. You really jump up and yeet it in there. Yeet yeet delete.
And it's way lighter.
Yep.
Okay.
Next mesh.
Just hang on to that. I'll put it where I want it. Stop.
Yeah, from the film.
Alright. Now where did my, oh, where did the, this is it, we'll use this. Put that back, please. Thank you.
I need a small lavender and yellow one.
You need a small lavender and yellow?
What's a lavender? Like,
Cowboy one? Or Wreath?
what's the lavender color?
Purple.
Oh! So
Are you wanting
this.
something like a pancake method or?
Like this?
No, that's purple. Lavender is the other color over there. You're looking right at it. Nope, right there. Over the next square. Yes, that's lavender.
That, yeah, I agree, but that would be a good one. Just
All right, take these. Let me see if that's
Yeah.
everything.
Let's not go to the mouse.
Oh, that's all right. It's falling. It falls all the time.
Well, that's not good. It can break. La 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 la. What time is it?
5:18. Wreath. Do you have a screen door that you're putting it between, Carol? I have like the pancake method. Or do you want something, sorry, I didn't mean to be talking down there. Or do you want something, you know, big and fluffy, but small?
What do you know? Can I just stay here until like 7?
No,
Can I get into the live stream?
I don't know. I still have to send your mom a message to tell her to come and get you.
She probably knows to come and get me already.
You think she knows?
I'll call her.
We'll call her.
Talk to her right now. Through the iPad.
Don't call her. Just send her a message. She's at
Alright.
work.
True.
Alrighty. Alright. Let's see. I don't think it's really gonna matter because I'm going to get some.
Go. Get this door off of me. No, that's not mine.
So I'm just putting these pipe cleaners down through the hat because that way I'm going to attach it to the wreath frame. That's all right, Tammy. You'll be able to do it on replay, all right? Just go to Wreath Addiction RN and click videos and it'll be there, okay? Alright, so let's see. So what are you thinking so far? I can't really even see it. Alright. let me clean up some of this mess here real quick.
What's Sam doing today?
I don't know.
I texted you hi and you never texted me back.
What?
I texted you hi and then you never texted me back.
All right. Let's see. So I'm going to cover this black up with the flowers, I do believe. And I could just this is a darn good straw hat, let me tell you. What's Grandpa doing, Cooper?
He's probably using the grass cutter.
He's what?
Probably using the grass. You know the thing you use to get rid of weeds?
Oh, the weed eater?
Yeah.
I'm probably going to have to turn this around, guys, so I can see what I'm doing. Okay, let's see. Oh, thanks. I will use my glue gun and glue these things down in here.
What about the soldering iron here?
That soldering iron's for something else. Thank you, Coop. Oh, yeah, your stuff always turns out so good, Amanda.
There you go, Mother.
Let's move it up a little bit.
Hey. Hey, what?
Absolutely. I used some of the old mesh from the project that we did at Crafters Convention, that rose. I took it all off of my Unique in the Creek board because that thing was like hideous looking. So I took it off of there and put that in there. And that worked really good. It's nice and light as well. To you, the hat's too big. It might need to go up more, like on it. There we go. This is a normal size cowboy hat, so I don't know. They didn't have sizes where I was at, so it's what I got. I'm blind to your flaws. Hi Maggie, how are you? Well, I think that's how it's supposed to be, isn't it? Isn't it, Amanda? We're blind to each other's flaws. I just think that this needs a little bit of flowers in there, or leaves in there too. I don't know, maybe not. Maybe I'm putting these things too close together. I don't know. I don't know. Yours was his. What happened? You're home from work, Maggie? What do you do for a living? I don't know if I remember asking you. I think I asked you the other day, but I don't know if you ever replied. I don't know. I just think about Texas and like everything's bigger in Texas, so I've never seen like a, I don't know. I don't want one of these colors in there. Maybe this one would be better. There. Alright, I'm going to turn it around. Everything's not glued in. Things are going to be moved around, I'm sure. Looking for the best flowers here. I may take some of this material that I have and actually maybe make a band so that it goes around the where I have this hooked on. I don't know what I'm going to do for that because I don't want that to be seen unless I get some bigger flowers or something. Like I said, these things are not all in there, but I have to do something in order to cover up some of the pipe cleaner, so I'll figure that out as well. I'm going to hang it up back here so I can see myself what it looks like. I had to clean this mess up. I know I'm going to be doing that. It's driving me crazy.
Granny, they would have my emoji in the emoji app. Yeah. But I was there for free.
You're an RN. Oh. I remember you telling me that again. I remember we talked about that just the other night. So, I'm getting some hearts.
Hey, you got hearts of a bunch of words.
Thank you. Walmart, my favorite place to shop. Walmart, one of my, I have many favorite places to shop, clearly, but Walmart's one of them.
How many hearts do you need?
I'm pretty sure the flowers are going to go all the way around it. Thank you guys. Thanks so much. Sorry it took so long. We've been on the line for almost 2 hours. Sorry that it took so long. Thanks guys. I think I'm gonna put flowers all the way around the hat. Does anybody agree with that? Thumbs up if you agree with flowers all the way around the hat. I think that's gonna make a difference on it.
Look at the lights are getting
Good. So
Yeah,
it doesn't look as good as the picture you sent me, Amanda, but maybe move the hat up a little bit. That's a possibility.
Everyone says put flowers around the whole hat.
Yep. I probably could do that. That's probably a good idea. So the hat probably needs to go up just a little bit. Maybe it would go better on a smaller frame, but I don't think so. I think the hat would definitely overpower the wreath if it was on a 14-inch frame. So please like and share my video. I greatly appreciate it. Go to Wreath Addiction RN and follow my page. If you want live alerts, type live. And thanks Amanda, thanks Pam, thanks Joy. To move it up a little bit, yeah, I think it needs to go up as well. So we'll try that. I'll move it up once I think I'm gonna take it off and put the flowers on it and then attach it to the thing. Yep, the replay will be on here. Thanks Carrie, I appreciate that. Thanks Donna. Thanks everybody, I greatly appreciate it. I'm so glad that we finally got this made. This has been on the to-do list for a couple of weeks, so it's super exciting to have it done. And if we don't go anywhere tonight, I'll probably be on You Love the Frame, and the mesh is so cute. Thank you.
If you want to begin, you gotta come get me before you do.
I may be on a live again later tonight. We'll see.
Hey, if you go live again, you gotta get me.
No, you're gonna be at home. We have church tomorrow. So
Can I just take yours?
no, absolutely not. Nope. Thanks. You're in trouble. So staying at Grammy's house is not punishment at night. Nice try.
Night punishments now too. When those are the things.
Alright. Alright guys, thanks so much for everything. Thanks. And once I get it finished, and I'll post it on Facebook, the finished product, so you guys can see it. And again, thanks everybody for all your support. I love it. And again, don't forget, if you're wanting any kind of supplies for any kind of crafts, even if you're just wanting some greenery, Deco Exchange has more than just ribbon and mesh. They have greenery and a lot of different home decor things. So check out my link and just take a look at Deco Exchange and see what they have. Let's help them meet their goal this weekend. So thanks again everybody. Bye. Until next time. Bye.